Welcome to the City of Gold. This is one of our mines. Our whole city was built around mining. They found gold in Johannesburg. They started mining, and around that the city was built. Still mining, we're still mining. This is just one of the mines. There's lots of mines around. Sand from the mine. See the city in front of us. Huge mine, more sand. All this sand is part of the mine. Our tallest buildings. We're traveling on the western part of the city. This is not one of the best parts of the city to record because there's a bit of high crime here. Lots of smash and grabs, you know. They like break the window, grab a bag, or break the window, steal a cell phone or whatever's in the car. So I might have to move my camera away just now if one of the traffic lights seems just too busy. This bus here went flying through a red traffic light and got stuck in the next one. So sometimes it just doesn't make sense to speed unnecessarily, skip red traffic lights and things like that. This is still our tallest residential building in Africa, the Vodacom Tower. Okay, we are approaching the traffic light I don't like, the hotspot one. I hope I'm gonna find it green so I don't have to stop there. Because if I do stop, I think I'll move my camera away. Look at this bus. Slowly so that I'll hopefully get to the traffic light when it's green. Yes, just turned green, so I don't have to stop. You see lots of people. There's a park here, so they'll pretend as if they're crossing the street, and while they're crossing they're busy looking at what's inside the vehicles. If they see anything of value, there's stuff they use to just break the window quickly and grab the stuff and run. Okay, it's safe now. Stations, you guys see we're still busy constructing them. This street is called Wibotha Avenue, the street we are using. On the left hand side it's Harton, right hand side it's Berea, across the street. On the right hand side it's apartments, on the left hand side it's beautiful houses. And some old houses. It's around the holiday season, so it's not so busy, but in general this is a very busy street because it connects the city to lots of suburbs and informal settlements. Lots of guys who pull trolleys, they do recycling. I think it's mainly plastic. Huge wall. Did you see that wall with graffiti? Separating the elite from the renters in those apartments across the street. Across left hand side, the Houghton Hotel. Can you see that brown building? Not so visible. The traffic light turned green, so I had to carry on driving. Couldn't show you guys. I'll show you next time. In South Africa, most people that use public transport, they use these small minibus taxis. Can you guys see them? There's one right next to us and one just pulled off. They load about 16 to 18 passengers at a time. They are more popular than buses at the moment, but we're slowly introducing buses. As I've showed you guys, the new bus stations that are being built all along this road. These minibuses are privately owned, and the owners are not so happy because the buses are gonna take away a little bit of business from them, you know. For years it was just these minibuses mainly transporting people between the residential areas and the city. We do have buses, but very few and limited, so there's not much competition to these minibus taxis at the moment. See the biker. See, he has two more of these minibus taxis traveling up. Here's another one. So can you see how many of them? Here's the new bus station that's being constructed. in front of us. Can you see it on the left hand side? We are around an area called Orange Grove at the moment. See, these minibus taxis just drive as they please. You see, just stopped right in the middle of the road, either to drop or to pick up a customer. So whenever you're driving behind one of them, you always have to be cautious, because they just do as they please, basically. And we have just, all of us have just sort of accepted it and living with it. Approaching an area called Balfour. For those of you who are just joining the video now, this is South Africa, Johannesburg. City is also called the City of Gold because they discovered gold in this city years ago, and this is how this city grew into a big city, because of gold mining. See these minibus taxis again, two of them in front of us. We are turning left here because our goal is to head towards Rosebank area. grass and the trees. It's just beautiful at the moment. Nice and green. We get guys like this one in front of me. They basically ask if you've got trash. If you give your trash, then you just have to give them a tip of whatever amount you're comfortable with. So instead of just standing there and begging for no reason, is collecting trash with the hope of getting a tip. Away from our destination. The building next to us belongs to Cricket South Africa. Can't see the logo at the moment. You might be able to see it just now. There's it. You guys see it? This is our red bus at Rosebank pickup point. In front of us is the Rosebank Mall. See Rosebank Mall entrance. Alright guys, ciao.